Honeywell and General Electric, just two of the many, many big names reporting next week. I'm here with Jim Cramer. Jim, let's talk Honeywell first. CEO Dave Cote is one of your 21 bankable CEOs from your latest book. The company reported in line but solid guidance for 2015. What are your expectations for earnings?
The reason I mention this is because one of the things, the bifurcation of this earnings period is there are companies who are saying, listen, we're giving consistent growth, consistent numbers that we talked about last year, and then the guys who are disappointing. No one of any magnitude has raised numbers. If there is someone who's going to raise numbers, it's going to be Cote. So stay close to what Honeywell says, because that may be the first industrial that says, hey, listen, the world's not ending.
Yeah. Well, and Honeywell has said that lower oil prices aren't necessarily that bad of a thing, but it's a tough thing for General Electric, whose industrial business has become about 15 to 20% oil now.
When I interviewed Jeff Immelt recently, the CEO of GE, what he point blank said is, listen, we would love oil to be much higher. $100 is where we really make a lot of money. They made a couple acquisitions, including the Alstom acquisitions, $14 billion. That is an energy infrastructure company. Look at CBI and look at Fluor, and you'll know why you don't want to be in that business.
Well, while we're talking lower oil, let's also talk Halliburton. Stock has had a dramatic decline over the past 6 months. Is it getting to a viable level?
Okay, I think Halliburton is not as good as Schlumberger. They're doing a deal with Baker Hughes, but if they and they're much more leveraged in North America, which is not good. Schlumberger basically saying, hey, listen, North America is much worse than the rest of the world. What I'm looking for at Halliburton is not to buy it, but to hear whether there is, let's just say, more negative simply because they are so North American. After the quarter and the estimates get slashed, I will be interested.
Okay, and lots of other big names, of course, Johnson & Johnson, Starbucks, Netflix.
Downgraded yesterday, so I think that's really important to see how much downside there is. Netflix is trading on subscriber numbers. It's two guys upgraded this week, so maybe something's very good. Starbucks, I think that we're going to have to hear what's going to happen to replace Troy Alstead, who I felt was going to be the heir apparent to Howard Schultz. ActionAlertsPlus.com name. I urge people to buy more if it gets hit.
All right, lots to watch in the weekend. Thanks so much, Jim.
Thank you.
That's Jim Cramer, and I'm Brittany Umar for The Street.